Hello everybody and welcome back to the Lobotomy Corporation. Okay, so I did a little few edits. Facey Randy wanted flatter hair, so hopefully this looks good. Compare that to the original. See, I think it looks pretty alright. Yeah. Multiple people wanted this set of armor and this weapon, so at the moment, Kura is the one who's going to be using it. But as soon as he can use it, we are going to be letting Facey Randy use it, because he has also been wanting to use it for quite some time. So, I'm not sure what the improvise would be. I guess just alternate who wears it. It's kind of the issue with One Piece, or where you can only get one of an armor set. When multiple people want it, it's a little bit awkward. Not the end of the world, but yeah, a little bit awkward. Grapes on Vines has been outfitted in Latita, however you say that, her armor, and we need to get him the gift because he wanted the full set. So, hopefully we're going to be able to pull that off. And hopefully your character looks just as good as you wanted it to look. Now, after having a discussion with Yesod and Netzak, Callie needs one of her old buddies in the disciplinary team with her. Not sure who. It could be Ivanko. Ivanko, you feel like hanging out with Callie? Eh? Keep her company? Maybe? Possibly? I guess we'll see. And somebody wanted to put on the Justitia set, not to be confused with Letitia. Very similar names. But somebody wanted to put this set on. I cannot for the life of me remember who, but, you know, just be sure to remind me, and as soon as it's available, I will gladly give it to you. So, I was debating if Sally should actually have the pale weapon. And the reason I say that is because Sally is insane. But at the same time, Callie, after she's been in the disciplinary team for a bit longer, she's going to have pretty much the highest attack speed possible. At the moment, Sally does, though, because she has 108 plus 7. Whereas Callie has 108 plus 2. So, really, really close. Also, I did ask the question in the previous episode if you guys would like to see Sally Diaries, and it seemed like a few of you did. So I guess in the comments of this one, I will leave the first experimental Sally Diary. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. So yeah. One of the friends I was debating giving Callie for her condition, I was actually debating bringing Penelope from Darkest Dungeon. I figured that'd be nice. We'll see. There's all kinds of friends that could be brought in. But now let's get to the real meat and potatoes. I was told that I probably could handle the core suppressions, and that I should do them relatively soon. So against my better judgment, I think we should try and just grind out at least one of the core suppressions. I want to get multiple, but we're just going to see what happens. So, alright, Malkuth, we're coming for you. Alright, Malkuth, you're on. 740! Ah! Well, this is gonna take a while, I can tell you that much. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Sarah, come here. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Sarah's taking forever to get there. Alright. He's one of our sources we're gonna use. Next. There's someone else we can farm out fairly easily. Cozy. Head up to 1 step. Kura Head up to Shiloh. Who else is a really... Well, cheers. Alright, Mal, head over. Boop. Flustered. Alright. I wish Kura was a little bit quicker. Ah! If he was a little bit quicker, he could have gotten the smiley face. So, it doesn't matter how this goes, because after the first time, it's always going to be a success. Cozy. There you are. Alright, go ahead, bud. Ooh, we got attachment. Very, very nice. Okay, we want a smiley face. Alright, Kura, get in there. You're a little bit far away. Ah! Nah, I think we'll just wait outside. Alright, Kura. Now head in there. Actually, why don't I just do this? Click them, and then... Nope, that doesn't work. Okay. Alright, so we'll just keep doing these ones on repeat, because I feel like this is probably going to be the best way to do this. The thing I'm not looking forward to... is when the issues start to appear. Go ahead. Oh, Mal's dead. Okay, apparently Can of Vultures isn't one that we can farm out. Apparently I was dumb in thinking that. This is gonna take forever. Phase 2. Not nearly enough progress yet. Also, Queen of Hatred is not having a good time. So, this is what we're gonna do. Let's hope. Sally? Deal with Queen of Hatred. Oh boy, this is where it gets, interesting. This is where it gets very interesting. You know what? Change of plans. Get everybody here. Someone's got to deal with Nameless. Frick. And if the timers go down... What is the lowest? Okay. Sheeta? Go. Property. We got a 1 in 4 shot. Cozy? Go. Nameless. Okay. We really don't have much else of a choice. Ivanko? See what you can do, buddy. Who else? Is that it? That's it. Alright. Everybody keep going. It's do or die. I will not have anybody bend under the I knew I didn't have any right to participate. Yeah. Ouch. Bad result with 1 sin. Sally's doing okay. Not a great start. 2 boxes at 5 is bad. Sarah? Over here. Okay, Nameless is gonna scream. Not a lot we can do about it, but that is just how it is. Oh, it's countered in lower! Wow! Okay, here comes Queen. Here comes Queen, and here comes hoping that I've, done this right. Because if I didn't, we're about to have a lot of deaths on our hands. Where'd she go? Ooh! She went after Sally, who was or no, she didn't. Why'd she teleport over here? Oh, crap. Sally, follow her up. Actually, Mountain won't get upset because she's up there. Now, there is still a body And they can finish themselves off, those three. She's got to teleport over here at some point, so we're just going to hold out for that. Holy crap, that pale weapon. She's not teleporting to people, she's teleporting to the clerks! Wait. Visual bug? No, she just instantly went up, okay. This is... Yeah, I was about to say, this is really bad positioning for me. Who's super low? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, crap. That was terrible positioning from me. That was such bad... Oh, God. That was such horrendous positioning from me. That was so terrible. Oh, my... Okay, she teleports to clerks, not employees. I had such a plan. My plan was, she teleports up here. We just completely slam dunk her. Because I thought she could only teleport to employees. I didn't think that she teleported to freaking clerks. Okay. Okay, we just made it a little bit farther. Magical Girl has been dealt with. We are going to need to split up quick, though. So, this is what we're going to do. You, Grapes, come over here. This is actually going to be a lot of points. Okay. Now, did anything get out? I'm not seeing anything that potentially got out. I think we're okay. Yeah. Really poorly. She is gonna full heal her, though. So, I mean, that's not... Ah. Bad result. Right. Yeah, she's absolutely breaking out. There she goes. Okay. You two head up here. So where'd she go? Well, she's not out yet. The animation's still playing, but where is she going? Okay. She's in here. She's not in the lower floor, so it could be worse, but it's not great. Okay. Sally's heading up. Actually, what happens if we just slow her down? Slow down! You know what? Sally, why don't you just stay right here? No, it does count for mountain! No! It actually counts for mountain if they die up there. Oh, no. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Sally, see if you can head up there and start beating on her. Oh, boy. You know what? This is fine. Let's slow her down. Ouch! Who just took all that damage? Who? Cozy. Cozy? Head down. Who else is really injured? Sheeta? Head down. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. So she just made everybody insane instantly. So, excuse me, my freaking plan wasn't gonna work anyway. Are you kidding me? Really? She just has a ground pound that makes everybody instantly insane? the one who's going to be using it. Okay, so I took a little, like, 5-minute break. I know the play, how to beat Malkuth, and we literally cannot right now. Not unless I sit here for, like, 5 hours trying to get the absolute perfect RNG, which I could do, but I'm gonna choose not to do. So here's what we're gonna do. We are either going to do Yesod or the training team, and then we will come back to the control team. I need 3 LOB points. You may be asking, Shadow, why? Well, if her, so basically whenever a meltdown occurs, her Quip Loth counter goes down by 1, which puts it from 2 to 1, and then if you get below 16 boxes, she escapes as a dragon. So, basically, we need 3 sacrifices. We'll just make them deal with the tree, one after the other. Hopefully they get eaten, I guess we'll see. But, also, well, I guess if we had execution bullets, that would also be quite helpful. Well, regardless, we need them to get killed, so we could send them to Redalta, we could send them to the tree. Well, actually, we can always just send one to Judgment Bird. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to deal with them for us. So, that's the play to deal with Malkuth. Obviously, I gave it about 4 tries, but it's just way too heavy of RNG with Queen of Hatred. Without being able to guarantee that you're going to land on attachment, it spirals out of control. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do Yesod, and then if we get 3 LOB points, we're going to go back to Malkuth. Now, the only thing about Yesod is once you hit phase 2, I gotta be honest, I don't know if you guys even want to watch that, because you just can't see at all. You just go completely blind. So we're going to do a very similar strategy to what we were doing with Malkuth, except now we can actually choose what we're going to do. So we're going to have Ebonite come over here. We're going to have Cozy come over here. Oh, well, technically, no one is in the information department, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to have Repression. Let's have Sally come over here and do a Repression. Let's have Marcos come over here and deal with the doll. Okay, everybody's getting to where they need to go. Sarah's down here, so let's send her over to deal with Child. What did we do wrong? So I'm just a little leftover frustrated. I'm fine. I'll be fine in like a few minutes. Seconds for you, minutes for me. So basically, Sally's gonna come down here. We're gonna do the same strategy we normally do, except now it's actually gonna be able to work because we don't have to worry about it being random. So let's send Cozy back over here. Let's send Gregory over here. Okay. They're doing well. Send Marcos back over here one more time. Technically, Let's send Callie up here to deal with Gunman. Okay, it's getting close. We need to start sending Sally down here soon. Not quite yet, but soon. We'll not be able to discern anything properly. Oh, I will. Trust me. I'll be fine. I'm not really worried about you, truth be told. You're more of a non-issue, yes. I gotta be honest. Suppressing you is a lot less impactful than suppressing Malkuth. Anyway. Let's send Sally over here. Alright, Sally's heading down. Actually, we're gonna make sure that she's waiting around in this room before we send her in. What was I really looking at all this time? Okay, Sally's over here. Let's send her in. There we go. I am bound to make a mistake. I highly doubt we're just going to one-shot this, but we're definitely going to try. Okay, let's get her to 11. Okay. You over here. Gregory over here. Let's just see what happens, shall we? You know what? We're gonna send Sheeta over here. We'll send, we'll send Facey Randy to come deal with that. Yes, I can tell it's Facey Randy. Who else has... No one? Everyone good? Okay, just 2 tools, huh? We have a Green Dawn event coming up, which is the Pokey Boys. She barely made that, but she still made it, so who cares? Okay. Magical Girl also does not freak out during Dawn Noon events, so we're absolutely going to use that to our greatest advantage. Okay, I was wrong. Well, things just got weird. It's definitely hard to tell what's going on now. Let's zoom out. Let's make sure everything's okay. Well, from what I can tell, it's just kind of weirdly colored. So, okay. Who needs to get worked on? Leaning pretty close, so, you know, we're having a real intimate moment, you and me. I'm real close to you. Okay, let's send Kate in here. Let's send... Oh yeah, by the way, Facey Randy died for the cause. Don't worry, it was only his clone, but it still sucks. But in my head, it's just kind of too good of a run to restart, even though I don't want him dead. You know, it's kind of just that crappy feeling of like, he's dead, but I mean, his sacrifice won't be in vain. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, the freaking Scarecrow. Are you serious? It had to pick the worst freaking ones. Let's send Callie over here. Ah, Scarecrow's gonna get out. And then he's gonna be able to... Okay. Sally's about to get out. Okay. What do we do? Do we just send Sally? I don't know. We have to get to a certain counter. We're at 5. We are almost there. We need to be able to stop him because he's going to be an issue. Okay. Who's going to deal with this? Sheeta, you're not going to be able to do that. Gregory's going to take too long. Let's send Anne. And Evo Knight is going to deal with Shylook. Oh boy. This isn't fun, but this is what we've got to do, I guess. Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. He's good to go. He can come out. Okay. Is anyone else freaking out? Magical girl, you okay? Okay, you're alright. Both of you. I want you to come down here. It's a little hard to tell what we're doing. Sarah, come down here. We need everybody to deal with Scarecrow, because if Mountain comes out, that's not good. Okay, everybody's coming over. Then Marcos can heal a little bit. I want him to get 1 or 2 pulses. Okay, he's coming over too. So close. Can't throw it now. Okay, so he's gonna get out. Even though it was a good work result, he's gonna get out because she had too much insight. Alright, here we go. Oh, jeez, I can't tell who's low. What kind of damage does he do? He's doing white damage. I think. Holy crap, what the... Everybody just went insane. What the... Did we get him? Who's dead? Who's dead? No one. No one. Still just Facey Randy. No one. Okay, Grapes is panicked. That's it. It's just Grapes. So we need someone with white damage to find Grapes. Where is he? Oh. Here he is. Black. Black. Okay, you two just avoid him. Keep going. Okay, who else has white damage who's somewhat nearby? I mean, that's black and white. That's not gonna work. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Slow down. Wait a minute. Okay, a few people died. Mountain isn't upset yet. Go on, Ivanko. We're so close. Oh, it is so late at night. I should not be doing this right now. Okay. Okay, here we go. I think we did it. It's gonna be a little bit close. Oh! So I was the one who couldn't see a single step ahead. I think we did it, although I gotta be honest, I can't... I can't freaking see. Only one person died, I think, which was Facey Randy. All of these guys came crashing down, but nobody was in the rooms, and nobody could have finished. Let's finish the day. Him again. Even if it turns out to be a curse, I will love this curse like a blessing. A month later, there was no such beast in the forest. Okay. Considering we've seen this one, like, what, 5, 6 times, more or less? We're finally gonna give it a shot. Welcome aboard. Don't make me pick another one, please. Hi! I heard about Elijah. I'm sorry. I guess now everyone should know that there are consequences to forcefully entering a laboratory with restricted access. Also, you were very careless not to put the supply room key back in its proper place. You may think I am being too strict, but I can't help it. I'm not saying anything false. We should set up a time for when keys must be returned to prevent people like you from causing this again. I wore this to prevent chemicals from splashing on my body. Don't worry, I'm just a little tired. No need to show concern. I'll go prepare for the upcoming experiment. Wounds have a way of revealing themselves, even for those who wish to keep them concealed. For Gabriel, it was the change in his clothes. Maybe it was easier on his mind to conclude that Elijah's death was caused by a violation of the rules. He tried harder to stick to his principles, to maintain his objectivity. But perhaps his excessive rationality is what destroyed him. His earnest hope not to see anyone else die couldn't reach me. No, there's no point in lying anymore. I pretended that I didn't hear his desperate cry. There's no need to ask if I'm doing all right. I heard about what you and I did yesterday. I felt like it was the first time I lost myself. It was not quite pleasant, but it was not as terrible as I expected it to be, either. Rather, I feel relieved. Not to say that all the hatred that surrounds me has completely washed away. I'll still see that rotting hallucination, and sometimes I'll feel disgusted, and have an unbearable anger towards you. However, if there's one aspect that has changed, it's that I can be in as much despair as I want to now. Someday, a hope will painfully grow out of the rotten wound. What you gave to us was a seed of hope. It seems that you're also on the way to embracing your painful past. It's always the beginning that's difficult. Your outfit still isn't up to company standard. I suppose I should seriously consider having penalty points apply even to the manager. The rationality to maintain discretion. 10% germination of the seed of light. Yes, I never expected them to be restored, but it appears I was wrong this time. I attempted to tell you that it was reckless. However, it wasn't such a big loss on our end. I realized that a large quantity of energy was refined during the process of restoring that Sephira. If you wish to know why such an occurrence passed, well, the day will come when you find out. Ah, in this place, the sunlight is truly warm. Maybe I was a tree in the past life. Think of a former life as the life of my soul that lived before being born into the current form you see now. Isn't this just fun to think about? My next life? I would want to be a person with a beautiful voice, like the wisest person in the world. Well, that's definitely not what I gave you. Then everyone would pay more attention to what I say. No, maybe that's too much to ask, especially with all the abilities I already have. What about you? Who or what would you want to become? What kind of thought is that? Look at this here. A medicine extracted from the human subconsciousness. Form, made from a formless concept. Isn't it fascinating? You see, this will become a seed of sorts. Since we've discovered an incurable disease, it would only be fair to discover a cure for it, don't you think? Right. Hi, Gabura. You're a sight for sore eyes. Okay, who else did we lose? Huh? Yesod synchronization completed. 25% increase in unique PE box gains from abnormalities. The department in which the suppression took place will no longer be influenced by Qiploth meltdowns. I'm sorry? It's just not affected anymore? Huh? Also, we got no LOB points. I'm upset. Alright. Sally's okay, Sarah's okay, Amaterasu's okay. Grapes somehow survived. No offense to Grapes, just, you are low level, a couple close calls. Callie lived, Marcos lived. Devon! Ko's alive. Kura's alive. Sheeta, Caden, Mal, Ayan, Ebonite, Cozy, Gregory. I think everyone lived, other than Facey Randy. But look, he's right here. He's fine. He's just, you know, his clone with short hair died. Ugh. Maybe I shouldn't have brought him along for the suppression. I don't know. Huh. So, maybe I'm a little bit confused. We just don't have to worry about meltdowns anymore. That means we don't have to worry about the bunker ever again? Please tell me that's the case. That sounds freaking incredible. I forget about that bunker so much. Ah. Alright, we lost a spear, and we lost, a suit. Alright. Well, we have both back. Facey Randy dying was not part of the plan, but it was just too good of a run to pass up. Oh. Oh, sweet relief. That was so stressful. You expect me to do that for everybody? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I will. We can't do Malkuth yet. Literally can't. My plan for Malkuth is we need 3 LOB points. As for Hod, I think we could do Hod. I think it's just gonna be really, really difficult. No, you know what? I think we need 6 LOB points to pull off these 2 core suppressions. Now, you may be wondering why. Easy. We need 3 people to die so that her counter doesn't lower whenever a meltdown occurs. Which I don't like doing, but that's just what we gotta do. And against Hod, we're not gonna have the stats to deal with her with Queen of Hatred. Likewise, doing Malkuth, there's no guarantee that we're gonna land on the correct thing. So we just want to deal with her as little as possible. Woo-wee! I'm gonna take a little nap. I took a nap. And now I feel better. Okay, so, and Mal. And then, yeah, that looks about right. Okay. So, as far as just raw stats, I gotta be honest, Central Command seems like the best, just because it is stats in everything. Kinda exactly what I said with Sally. Well, quite a few episodes ago now, but... Good at everything, a master of none. Meanwhile, the disciplinary team absolutely makes for the best fighters. Not fully confident, but we're gonna just see what happens. Begin! Wow. Hi, Hod. You don't look too good. Okay, 800. Okay, so... what Hod does, because I know you guys are curious, take a look at Marcos' stats. Yeah, that's from Hod. She lowers everybody's stats. Like, for example, Sally, who basically has maxed out stats, is actually not doing as bad as I would have thought, stat-wise. Huh. Let's see, Sarah isn't doing too good. What's up with her hand? Oh, hand. Gaze. I noticed her hand looked weird. But that... Huh. What even is that? It's like a nasty clump. Huh. Okay. So we're pretty much going to take it easy for this. All in all, it's not... I'm not going to say it's the hardest thing in the entire world. But that minus stats thing can be a really big issue. So what we're going to do, we're going to farm at basically the exact same strategy that we used for Yesin. Where we just go for the easiest possible people. Let's see. Yeah, like, look at those minus stats. That is freaking brutal. Let's send Ebonite. Let's see how Cozy does against Static, and then let's send Ebonite to come deal with one sin. Alright, how you guys doing? Doing fantastic against 1C, and I think that was to be expected. Yeah, she's got it. So I mentioned this the first time that I heard this, and I don't mean this in any bad way, but just take a listen to the music, just real quick. The imagery this gives me is like a really sweet old couple slow dancing in like their living room. They have one of those old gamma phones playing like to their left. They're slow dancing, you know. They got their arms interlocked with each other, watching each other. And then they say something like, I remember when we used to go out dancing when we were younger. We won so many competitions. We drew the eyes of all those around us. It was a good life you and me have lived. It's like just like a really sweet, touching moment. Ah, it's so good. It reminds me of my Oma, which is a German grandmother, because she would listen to music like this, and I remember my Oma and my Opa dancing together to music similar to this, and so it's nice, you know. I know it's like real cheesy music, but I don't know, it has a special place to me. Minus 27 Prudence! That doesn't have a special place. Alright, Callie, you got it. Show that bird what for. Never forget the bird of judgment. No matter how long it takes, it will eventually find you. Things get rougher now. Now it's hard to see. Our employees are suffering. See? Things you don't want to work out without me here. Things you couldn't work out without me here. I feel like I'm going blind. Also, it's another freaking noon event. Or a dark noon event. What is up with all of them making it hard to see? Or wait a minute. I get it. It's old-timey. Oh my god. Look at the stats! Minus 33 health. Oh my... I'm amazed Sally even still has a positive, and the only reason she does is hard to tell. But she has the researcher notes for the higher chance. So let's attempt to work it out with him. I think she can do it. Right? Iffy. I think she can do it. Alright, Sally, go ahead. You're the one with the researcher notes. Callie, you come up here. Let's see. Yeah, having a little bit of trouble seeing. Ivanko, come up here and work with him. His counter's gonna go down by 1, but that's okay. Oh boy, we need someone to come in and work with Snow Queen. Our stats are so painfully low. I don't know who's gonna be able to do it. Well, Ian can do it. He's got it. He's got this. Okay, where else is going bad? We got someone moving to Shy Face. Or Shy Look. Okay, we need to count out the 20 seconds for this freaking stupidity being the flesh idol. Oh, we need someone fairly tanky to deal with that, though, or else that's gonna go real bad. You know what? Let's send Callie. Because if nothing else, she still has a lot of resistances, so... count it with me! 1, 2, 3, 20. She's out. Alright, Callie, immediately rush over here. Okay. As soon as Sally's out, she can go straight to Queen of Hatred. What face are you on? Mal, let's start sending you in. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Is it just Queen? Just Queen? Nope. Letitia is upset. Okay, let's deal with her. Callie's headed up there. Okay, Sally, go ahead. Finish what you're doing with Mountain, and then I need you to go over to Queen of Hatred, pronto. Okay, no time for breaks. Go ahead. Okay. So, now we can stabilize. The noon event is simple. In most cases. The only thing I'm really worried about is, Mountain potentially getting out, because too many people are squished. As soon as Kura gets in.
Grant us love.
Okay. So, where are the pillars? I saw one. It's kind of hard to tell. So there's one here, where my mouse is. There's another here. There's one up here. Now, where are the others? Oh, there's one in Hod's room. That's kind of awkward. Did any spawn in here? Yes. So I'm really worried if a certain someone is going to get upset. Yes, he instantly got upset. Okay, Sally, come up here and deal with this one. Is there one down here? Oddly, no. Okay, you guys come up here, and then I want you guys start moving towards Hod's crib, and then let's see, you guys over here. I want you up here. You guys right here. Okay. I'm confident in the damage we can dish out. You guys are having a lot of trouble killing that. Okay, you got it. You got it. I don't know who's being called. Oh! It's Caden. Okay. Caden! Snap out of it, boy! Boy. Okay, we are almost there. Now, we just need to survive the final streak. If we can get past this little stretch, then we've done it. We've done Hod, and we didn't even need to sacrifice people. Okay. Oh, boy. So close. What are Sally's stats? I am shocked at how well Sally's stats are holding up. Especially when you look at somebody like Caden, who got the real short end of the stick. Poor guy is at like 10 stats. Like he's struggling, and it's not his fault. All in all, it's Hod's fault. I think we got her, boys.
I guess I just was never a good person from the start.
21 LOB points. Nobody died. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so Sarah. You know what? I'm just gonna very slowly scroll down. But all in all, we actually got a surprising amount of stat ups. Wow, that felt easier than Yesod did. I don't know why, but just for whatever reason, that actually felt easier. 21 LOB points. Now, we can actually make and remake some people. And 3 unfortunate souls. Do you believe that there is truly inexcusable behavior? Nobody is perfect. If we realized that in forgiving others, your enemy didn't deserve forgiveness, but rather that you needed peace, would things be better? Oh! She's so cute! She's so adorable! Ah! Okay, alright. We're cool. Are you sure you can really join our experiment in such an unstable situation? Michelle, let me cut to the chase. We are performing experiments that go directly against the head's ideals. If your beloved parents or your precious friends try to coax you, Are you confident you would be able to refuse them? She wasn't able to say anything to my browbeating. Carmen broke the silence instead. Don't be too harsh on her. She's amazing to be here at such a young age. Just like everyone else, Michelle liked Carmen. That was not trickery or a show. She wasn't the manipulative sort of person who'd keep up such a facade either. I should have made her give the answer she avoided speaking no matter what. Did Michelle receive what she wanted? I don't know. Did she accomplish her purpose by trampling on us and Carmen? I'll never know. Do I have any right to bear hatred towards her? The answer was no. I was no different from her. To be honest, I never wanted you to die in misery like that nasty tabloid article gossiped.
Were you able to successfully face yourself, manager? When I awoke to find myself here, I thought this could be my second chance. I thought I could redeem myself and liberate myself from my mistakes. What I did can never be undone. A sunken pebble can never float to the surface again. I wanted to be a kind person. I wanted to show everyone that I might be okay here. Somehow. Was I truly being considerate of others? Silly me. There's no room for something like that here. I was a hypocrite. All those nice acts were for myself. I'll keep trying to be a better person, even now. Maybe specious? I don't know how to say that word properly. And some people may hate me for that, but as long as my efforts can save a person's life or give a person the consolation they need, I will live on, with that pride as a stepping stone. So, manager, let's keep trying together in this interminable hell.
The hope to be a better person. 20% germination of the seed of light. Whoa. Agony and rage mixed, blending together in the mist. One couldn't determine if the smoke was responsible for the madness, or if the cries of agony spewed forth the smoke. The red mist? Are you researching machines now? That's great! Now I can really see what a jack of all trades can do. To be frank, I thought I was pretty great too. But now, watching you makes me think I was terribly full of myself. Would it be alright if I helped you? I think I would make a serviceable assistant. It's good that you're up and passionate again. It is an honor to take part in a project with a scholar I respect. Is something the matter? Are you okay right now? The truth is, you were not actually okay at all, were you? If a ray of sunlight breaks your heart and collapses your mind with longing and nostalgia, and seeing plants outside it evokes an unknown rage, tearing down your rational thought, then we have no choice but to stay underground. Let us start anew, the corporation that mourns her. Be honest with me, man. You're not coming to those meetings with me for praise, are you? Aren't you sick and tired of this? You'll do something great tomorrow yet again, though it won't be anything all that great. Miss Angela and the other Sephiroth will shower you with compliments. We'll have another accident in my department. A couple will fall down and die. Some will go nuts, and a pile of them will get injuries they'll never recover from. Hod will try and cheer me up. Yesod will lecture me about regulations I didn't follow. Malkuth will try to encourage me, lively as usual. Let's try harder tomorrow.
Nobody will say to my face that it's my fault. But it'll be clear as day that I'm responsible for all of it, surely. My day always repeats like that. Starts with death, ends with death. Every employee here regularly receives a small dose of a certain drug. Did you know? Helps them become desensitized to everything. Just think about it. If your good old lunch mate is found dead, torn into thousands of pieces, who in the world would be able to go and clean up his dead body without a single drop of emotion? Could you blame them? Would you call them cowards for depending on drugs? Everyone's just trying to escape from this reality in their own way. They might look and pretend to be okay, but nobody really is. I keep thinking about how I can off myself. I know, it's like a metaphor. Death for us is a hypothetical concept. I heard injecting substances like enkephalin into machines will slowly but surely rust them. Then, maybe I could chug a whole bottle into my body. Give myself irreversible damage. Funny, I just injected myself with way more enkephalin than I usually do. Yet my mind is clearer than ever. I feel completely lucid right now. If I were to open my eyes again, maybe it'll be somewhere without you, those other Sephiroth, or that Angela. It hasn't been fun. Let's never meet again.
We began our research on Cogito in earnest. The most urgent issue that prevailed at the time was the correct dosage. I tried to persuade people. I told them we have to proceed with the experiment in order to save Carmen and the others. Everyone fell silent when I asked for volunteers. Then, one man quietly raised his hand. It was Giovanni, who had kept to himself for most of his time here. Giovanni was one of the patients from Carmen's company. I heard they had known each other since childhood. There is no such thing as a noble sacrifice. The end is always miserable, no matter how justifiable a cause it may be for. My statement that this experiment could bring back Carmen must have been the strongest motivation that drove him to volunteer. An experiment to find the proper dosage of a drug is not something that can just be done in a trial or two. I never talked with him much. We had nothing in common, other than our acquaintance with Carmen. Cogito emaciates the boundary of a human, and repeated experiments will leave an indelible mark.
Morning to you, my good manager, sir. I'm in charge of welfare. Are you going to be opening up my department today?
Ooh, lost his voice a little bit there. HOD synchronization complete. All newly contracted employees will have their stats at level 3? The department in which the suppression will no longer be influenced by Quiploth meltdowns. I'm sorry.
Memory repository imprinted.
Hang on.
Now wait just a second.
Oh my, that is what it means! They all start at level 2! What? Oh, now that is so good! Forget the 25% more boxes, they all start at level 3? Oh, yes! Thanks to HOD, our cloning bay, or cloning abnormality, whatever it is, has just gotten so much more advanced. What does welfare do? Team description. What's it do? Increase the number of managerial bullets. Increases the defensive multipliers of ego. What? Tank? It makes people tankier? Oh, that sounds great. All right. You know what? Grapes on Vine. We're gonna send you to the welfare team. Sheeta, welcome back to Hod's department. Ugh. Okay, so I got a few people to make. Some new people have been made. Some new people have been adjusted. And overall, here's what we got. Ivanko is now in the welfare team because he is the shield of the corporation. Grapes on Vine has gone into the welfare team. Sally remains in Central Command. Sarah is Central Command. Amaterasu and Caden Ryder are in the lower section of Central Command. Callie and Robert are both in disciplinary. Still need to give her an old friend. Sheeta and Marcos are both in the training team. Ayan and Mao are both in information. New and improved Facey Randy and Kura are both in the safety team. Apparently... Oh, I said it said conditions not met, and I was like, that's because we have a memory imprint day today. Gregory, Cozy, and Evo Knight are all in the control team. So overall... Now, once again, I'm not going to harp on this too long, don't worry. Two things I wanted to bring up. Just because you have a custom character does not mean you have to write a diary entry, so don't worry. If you don't want to write one, you don't have to write one. And the second thing is, let me know if I forgot anybody's character. I'm fairly certain I didn't, but you never know. Some strange things could happen in nowhere. So overall, I'm feeling pretty good about the amount of people we have. It's pretty much 2 in every place. But that is fine. So, yeah. Now, I still think we need some more workers because we are very quickly going to be overwhelmed in terms of abnormalities. So definitely still thinking about that. But, I think we're looking pretty good. Okay, so we have absolutely everything from everybody except for him. We haven't fully finished, researching him. All in all, though... Well, no, we haven't fully researched. We just don't have his stuff. Whew! So, we actually managed 2 of the core suppressions. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And in the next one... We're probably going to, we're probably going to attempt the control team and the safety team suppressions. And then that's going to lead us to be able to do the Central Command team suppression. We are nowhere near doing Gabura's. And Welfare team, we literally just opened up, so... We still got a while before we can do everything, but at the very least, we are making very, very good strides. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.